Go?
Yes.
Hi there, I'm Frank Walter, and I'm talking to you from the Kantishna River in central Alaska. And some people have come to call me Dr. Doom because of the things that I believe will happen to us in the future. When I mentioned the Kantishna River, the upper part of this watershed on one of the tributaries is where the movie Into the Wild was filmed, which many of you might be familiar with, where a young man went out and starved to death when it was totally avoidable, but he lacked the knowledge and he thought he could just walk off and live off the land, and it cost him his life. You should read Hosea 4:6, where my people perish for lack of knowledge or wisdom. And anyway, I'm going through all of this to relate to you that I've been living out in the woods for near 50 years, living a subsistence life. I earn what money I need primarily as a trapper. I'm also a registered guide, and I'm a prospector, and raised a family doing this. And my point of saying all of this is that I want you to understand I have a lot of hands-on experience as a subsistence, as a understanding the concepts of survival. And I believe our country is headed for hard times. And I believe we're going to be attacked by terrorists, and I believe there'll be a nuclear attack. I also believe that our country has been withholding information and was afraid to reveal to the people just how vulnerable we really are to this attack. Even that surveys that have been taken have indicated that over 70% of the people believe that this will happen, but they are afraid to tell people the truth. I don't believe that they're any more prepared today than they were prior to 9/11, and I don't believe they're any more prepared than they were before Pearl Harbor, when many people were telling them the Japanese are not your friends. People have been telling them the Muslim Brotherhood is not your friends. But our noble leader invites them to the White House. I'm expecting them to bring a Trojan horse, pushed up with people in their Arab garb. And the president will go out and meet them and say, oh, wow, isn't that nice? I'll put it on the mantle where we used to have Winston Churchill's bust. Now we'll put the Trojan horse there. I mean, that's how about stupid this country has become. And they've opened the door wide to allow everything to come in from around the world with so-called free trade. I'm in favor of fair trade, not free trade where things come from every third world cesspool in the world in unchecked container ships. They can send and do anything. And we're so naive we don't care. We don't even make our own clothes anymore. We're hitting the point we're hardly making our own food. And we think we're ourselves rich. And there's none so blind as he who will not see. Anyway, I have a book that I wrote with my wife called Survival After the Next Shoe Falls. It goes over such an incident. And after this takes place, what this young couple does to survive. And I utilize all the skills that I've learned from a lifetime and put it in this book. And if you're interested, if you believe there's any truth in what I say, go out and buy it. It's just cheap. You can get it on Amazon. You can order it through Barnes & Noble. Check out our Facebook. We have our agent is running that, and I think it's worth money. Your few dollars it'll cost you to find out the truth. I thank you for your time and trouble.